The other time you came in for a lot of flack is when you announced that Lionel Messi, the greatest footballer of all time, would be your brand ambassador for the FIFA World Cup. And then again, there was a lot of shock saying that you've just fired 2,500 employees. You've declared a loss of 4,589 crore rupees in the last fiscal. What is Byju thinking? Why is he spending money on marketing dollars at a time when he should be saving jobs?
So one, in terms of the Messi partnership, that's not a typical sponsorship deal. It's a different kind of a partnership where we have partnered with him to be the ambassador of our not-for-profit initiative. What not many people know or talk about is the fact that on one side we have this large for-profit initiative. We also have an equally big and probably the largest not-for-profit initiative in education. There are 5.5 million those students, those who learn from our not-for-profit initiative, which is completely free. It's what we call education for all. And even in our revamped sales process, someone who's not eligible, we have enabled our sales guys to actually make them part of the EFA program. Now, this partnership was signed many months back. It's not that because there was obviously these are all signed agreements where you need to make the announcement during a certain window before the World Cup. It was not a partnership for World Cup. Lionel Messi is an ambassador for our social program, which is Education for All program.
But how is it done? I mean, ultimately they went on to win the World Cup. You got, your brand ambassador with a lot more mileage than would have happened if they hadn't won. Do you think you got lucky in the end? Has it served any purpose in terms of delivering a quantifiable ROI for the business?
So, in terms of increasing awareness in those markets where we are already having strong products with good product market fit in Latin America as well as in Middle East, there's significant improvement in brand awareness. That converting into numbers is because branding is never short term, right? It'll take a few months and years for us to see the real results. But the number of inquiries which we got on more partnerships on the Education for All side, we have never got that level of response. The day when we announced the partnership, we got inbound interest from every possible partner.
So but traditional media managers are very concerned with the high percentage of expense on brand building and marketing. 32% of the total expenditure for Byju's last year was spent on advertising and promotion expenses. Many traditional businessmen would say that's proof of the grow at all costs, that spend, splurge regardless of profitability and find some way of being able to increase brand recognition so you can get more consumers on board and show a bigger top line.
So, one, there is no scope for short-term optics here. No one is in a hurry. I am not in a hurry to make some money and get out of it. So, there is a fundamental difference between how we are building the business. I am trying to build something which will last for decades. I've been doing this for 18 years. People know about it for maybe 6-7 years once we started raising money. Idea is to do this for 20-30 years. Now, initial years when you are creating a new segment, what people are discounting is the fact that to build anything in education, you need to take a very long-term view. So, how do we create awareness for a new format which students are not used to learning from a screen? They are used to watching movies, playing games. How do we create a format which is appealing for students to learn on their own in a market which is obsessed with spoon feeding? So when you're creating a new category, it's important to capitalize, spend right on branding initiatives, which we did very well. In fact, something which has worked out very well for us, and we are among the top 20 brands in India today, the youngest brand in that list. If you can take a look at any of the branding lists, we are a household name in India, where like this 32% marketing spend, I can almost take it down to 10% and still do the same revenue. So branding has been a clear differentiator, how we have built, how we have capitalized on two of the biggest religions in India, which is cricket and Bollywood, have given us and you will see the result, because if you're trying to build something really fast in 3-4 years, maybe the performance marketing and all other 60% of our marketing expenses only on branding. We are switching off all our branding, no impact on revenue.